What's up? I'm your host, Jolie Live.
And I'm Amelie Anstett, and we're here to play Pucker Up. And I'm so excited and a little bit nervous.
Well, are you sensitive to sour candy?
I don't eat sour candy. I only have sweet candy or chocolate. I'm a sweet gal, or salty, but sour just isn't in my mix.
So you're chocolate over sugar.
Yeah, usually. I mean, it depends if you're having one of those days where you just really want sugar, but usually chocolate.
Okay, so are you fearful of how it's gonna taste, or you're ready?
I don't have fear, but I'm definitely I just think about a lemon, and I'm you pucker up. So I get the concept, I love it, but I'm a little nervous.
Well, we're starting right off at level 1, and it is super lemon. So it's flavored with super lemon. So you'll be great.
Yeah.
You'll be great.
Yay. Okay.
And you have all the tea because you've done so much and you've been in the industry forever. So I'm gonna ask you everything.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I'm an open book. I definitely like to keep my life private, but
I know, because you can't find much about you online. I'm looking at your comments, trying to figure out the tea.
I also just hate drama. So you know, I like to just say how it is and keep it real.
Okay.
Okay.
So out of all the brands you've modeled for and worked with, share a behind the scenes secret that to this day still shocks you.
Oh, I think it's hard to talk with the same mouth.
It tells you.
I think the biggest thing for me was getting into the industry, and that was when I danced for Justin Bieber. Secret with that was the whole, people are always how did that happen? You know, what was the whole concept with that? And so it was super fast. It was literally a week before I got an email, and it was it seemed like the most junk email. I totally thought it was a scam. And a week later I was dancing for Justin Bieber, and I think the biggest secret was that is everyone was you guys practiced, you rehearsed, you did all this, you did all that, and it was no, we showed up that day. We had the choreography that we already kind of knew. They threw us on stage with him for one rehearsal. And that was the whole secret behind it. There was nothing more to it. It was suddenly these little 12-year-old kids, I don't know what clicked in our minds, but we were just ready to go. And so I think the whole cool part of that was we also got to get to know Justin for however, it wasn't super long because it was only a day that we were there, not even a full 24 hours, but we got to know him a little bit more personal, and that was really, really cool. And a nice secret that I always hold and cherish, because it always shows me to stick to your roots and know remember how you start things. So that was really, really beautiful. One of my favorite secrets, I'm choking on the lemon. One of my favorite secrets, but I don't really everything else is pretty as it comes and as it seems.
Because there's more questions about the Purpose Tour, don't worry, later in the levels. But it's kind of crazy though that you won it. It was a day turnaround, but you still had a good amount of time with him.
Yeah, that's what was weird is you know, a week before you get the email, and then it was just kind of okay, I'm going to Jacksonville next week, the whole my whole little fam, we're just gonna road trip up there, and I'm gonna dance with Justin Bieber. It was so just surreal, even the fact that that happened. And I remember we go on for his one song Children, and I remember standing there and they're the guy, you're in front of however 20,000, 60,000 people, and the guy's 5, 6, 7, 8, and you run up. And I just remember being oh my God, it was so, and it was the most thrilling moment of my life.
And it happens fast.
It happens so fast.
That's
it's
crazy.
a blink of an eye, but it's something I'll never forget.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, also speaking of your childhood and your beginning stages of your career.
Yeah.
I saw that you were a finalist for Dance Moms.
Yes.
So you have to spill a Dance Mom secret.
Dance Mom secret. Okay, I have a Dance Mom secret, but I don't know if it's necessarily I think it's been said, but for me personally, the little bit of time that I worked with Abby in that whole audition process, she wasn't that mean to the kids per se. I think the mom, she loves to adults are different and dance moms are crazy for sure. So the mom situation was different, but to the girls, I enjoyed my experience with her, that whole audition process.
We were talking before the movie, we would be so scared of her.
Oh yeah, I know. Everyone was were you intimidated? And I was no, I was excited to see. It was because I like a challenge. So I was if she's gonna challenge us, then great. But she was cool, but she was challenging. She is if you're messing around, if you're a kid who's not following the rules, she's not there to play.
Yeah.
She does not care how old you are. She's not there to play. She's there to get you in check. But that was also really cool.
Yeah. You've done it all, I swear. We're gonna do level 2.
Okay. Is there a specific color you recommend?
No.
No, they're all
all pretty sour.
I'm gonna go for pink.
Okay, so you play Juliet in Lifetime's exciting new thriller, Dying for Fame, in which her biggest secret is exposed. So, in your real life, you have to expose one of your secrets. You haven't told social media. How do you relate to Juliet? In your own way.
Okay, this is a fun question. For like the first part, like how I relate to Juliet, I think that she really cares about people. And that's what I said when someone else asked me this question. I was like, she truly cares about her fans and her family and her friends. And her sister, if you watch it, you will like kind of get to break it down. So I won't say much, but her sister is very controlling in a lot of those aspects and makes her almost seem different. But if you actually get to know Juliet, she's so, what she is posting and what she is like representing is how she is. And so that's like a beautiful thing that I think I try to portray to like always is just being myself, being there for others and keeping that like kind aspect. So I think that's like our biggest like similarity is just like truly caring for people and what they're going through no matter what that is. And then I think biggest secret, you know, it's so like boring, but like I don't have any tea. I mean, I think like a good question is like people always ask like if I'm in a relationship or not, and like I don't mind like I keep it like very private, but like I am in a relationship, so that would be tea. Yeah, people don't know that. Like I guess that would be like my biggest tea.
Yeah.
But like also people don't not know that. Like if you see me in real life, like I'll talk about him all day long, but like that would be more tea is that like I am in a relationship. I just keep it private in the sense that like I think it's important to keep the aspects of your life that you want private.
Yeah. I won't make you eat, because I will accept that answer.
Okay.
Because level 3 addresses if you're single or not.
Oh, okay, cute.
So let's go to level 3.
These ones look really bad.
Yeah.
Like really bad. Like just like the
pink
outside.
again. The
like,
pink again.
Yeah, we're gonna go pink. We're just keeping like the little Barbie theme this year, right? All right, let's see.
How do you feel? Yeah. It's a little sour.
Wow.
Okay. Let's just not even think about these yet. You think that's bad. Okay. So you did answer, you're not single. But one of the questions was, what's your type if you were single? So you can explain your type, and then you can name drop your boyfriend.
Won't name drop him.
Okay.
But.
What was your type compared to your boyfriend now, or he is your type?
Okay.
You know how some people
In
just
the
don't
bucket.
end up with their type?
That one gets sweet too fast. They all get sweet. And like, I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I kind of like the sour. It tastes really, like, it's fun. Like, it gives you, like, a little thrill. But it does throw you off a little bit. Like, these questions that you're asking, it's like, your brain's not even paying attention. It's, like, smart. My type, I don't necessarily have a type. I'm definitely more of, like, a personality type of gal. So if the guy, like, something that sticks out to me is when a guy is truly comfortable in his own skin. I think a lot of, like, teenage boys especially try to adapt to their friends or their surroundings and just try to like play along with that and like believing that they're cool. And it's like when you can find a guy that is comfortable stepping away from that and being himself and like not caring what his guy friends are gonna think of him and his relationship, like I think that's a beautiful thing. So that is more so my type. And I also mean I don't care about like height, like
okay, so you're not like oh, he needs to be 6 foot, like.
But I do like a tall guy. Like if he is tall, like don't get me wrong, like mwah, like that's beautiful. But yeah, like my boyfriend was definitely like my type, but I was never I was not looking for a relationship, and like I was never like I never really cared. I was never like, oh my god, like I find different like types of people attractive for sure. Talk about like real things. I think this, you know, is this the one I did? Oh my god, no, this one like
level 4.
I'm already like I keep choking on like this I guess saliva.
The leftover?
No, because the saliva of like when you salivate so much from the sourness, that sounds so nasty, but like.
Okay.
Go.
Yep. Okay. Have you ever had a crush on a co-star? If so, name drop them.
Definitely not.
Okay.
I've never had a crush on a co-star. Love them all. But this is a funny story. My first like acting job was Chicken Girls, and that was with like going into that I was so excited and so nervous in aspects because it's like being the new kid at school.
Yeah.
You, literally, like
they had already had seasons. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like walking into a new like high school, and we were all like, you know, that like tween. I think I was 15 when I did it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wow, like I am the new girl at school, and on top of it, I'm playing the mean girl.
So that, you have to just be rude on
that
camera.
Like everyone's gonna like hate. I was like, wow, how am I supposed to like, you know, like make this work? And so I played Hayden Summerall's girlfriend in the show, and he at the time especially was like, I know, like super into like social media and everything like that. So it was funny because like so many people were like, oh my god, like you're gonna be with like Hayden Summerall, and I was like, dude, I love the kid to death, but like I did not. Like, he was like, it felt more of like a brother sister, which sounds so weird. Like, it's like you dated your brother, but like it felt so much more like that than anything like that. And that was really cool though, because I didn't know if he was gonna like make me feel uncomfortable, if I was gonna make him feel uncomfortable. And it was like, dude, it was so chill. We ended up becoming great friends. And like that group of like kids on Chicken Girls, like every single one of them, they are an amazing group of individuals. Yeah. Like I'm still friends like with like most of them. Yeah. And they're just so sweet.
Did you, when Chicken Girls, like the episodes were airing and everything like that, were a lot of people commenting though, thinking that you guys were dating like off camera?
I think so. Yeah. I'm like trying to think back. Like I know there was like so many like ship things. Like there was like there was a ship name and I like can't remember it, but it was like something.
Did it combine your character's name and his character's name?
Yeah, it was like Tommy and Sadie. I think it might have been like Tatey or something like that. But it was so cute because I remember like little me was like, wow, like what like is happening? Like I've never even been in a relationship yet. Like I like was like a late bloomer with like all that type of stuff. So I was like, it's so fun and like silly, but it was cute. And the fans just got obsessed. Like at first they thought I was mean, like my character. Right. Which like hurt me so.
Because that's hard, because your bio too reads like the mean girl, like bully, like
no,
like,
literally.
Okay. It reads as she literally is mean.
Yeah, like and the character was mean, and she was mean to the main character, which is Jules LeBlanc, and like she's the sweetest little soul. And so like everyone has such a love for her, and obviously her character in the show was a lot like her, like super sweet. So like I came in like being this girl who was like awful, and so like a lot of people took to that in the beginning, and then that's where social media can be beautiful and really cool, because it was like I was able to come on there and be like, guys, like I promise
we're friends.
We have no similarities, like no other than like maybe like she's really like not afraid to be out there. That's what I always said, like I liked that aspect of her, and that's a lot like me, like I'll talk to anyone, go up to anyone. And that's how she was too. But other than that, like we wouldn't be friends. Yeah, we would not be friends. Oh my God, no. She's so fake and like drama. I was like, girl, we would not like even be on the same like area. I'm nervous for the next one. Like these ones were bad, but like that, like it has like sprinkly stuff on it, guys. Like
whatever to get you through that.
Okay.
Okay. So speaking of Bratz TV Chicken Girls, tell an on-set secret, maybe an experience, whatever, from Chicken Girls.
This one's bad, guys. This one's really bad. On-set secret.
Tell us them all.
That set was a lot of fun. Like, it's just, imagine it being a group of kids, you know?
Yeah.
Most of the kids, we were all in school. So, like, I guess the secret, like, a fun secret would be, like, it literally felt like school. Like, we would all sit there with our school teacher, and we loved to go in, like, the pantry and stuff. Like, Brat had a really beautiful, crafty little area.
Love that.
I remember. And, like, it was so much fun. Like, you would just grab your little snacks and do school, and all the moms, too, because it was kids, like, all the moms would sit in the room. So I'm sure there was a lot of, like, tea in there.
Mom tea in there.
Which I was like, I don't get involved in. And my mom doesn't either. She was like, do I have to sit here? Like, she loved all the moms and like whatever, like they were sweet, but she was like, do I have to stay? And I was like, well, technically,
yeah. You actually have to.
I'm a minor. But so it was like a secret, was like, it was just a lot of fun. And then also that we shot on location. So it was like, my first scene was like later in the episodes. Like it was like one of my like last bigger things. And I remember being so nervous about that, because I was like, bro, I'm shooting like a more emotional scene. My first ever day on like my first ever set with a new group of kids. I was like, Mom, like how is this gonna go? But it was fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for like actually that looks bad. Is this like cotton candy?
Yeah, technically.
Okay.
I don't know if it actually tastes
I'm gonna like, right. But I feel like if I grab orange, that's just gonna be like awful. Okay. I'm so not ready, guys. My tongue's already like feels like it's like scraping.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It'll be good by tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Okay, sorry. Spill a Justin Bieber Purpose Tour secret. I told you we're coming back to this.
Wow. Did you need me to repeat the question?
No, I heard it.
Wow, guys. Oh my God. What type of candy is that?
I can't tell you that. You said you liked the sour.
What do you mean, intermission?
To be fair.
Guys, I don't like the sour anymore. My tongue, I put that on, it felt like it sizzled.
Probably did.
I felt a sizzle. It's starting to go away. Also, I'm sweating so bad.
Cut it out if you need to.
But we're good.
Okay, good job.
A secret. Oh, this is fun. I mean, there's not a lot of secrets of like the tour. Obviously, when you're only there like for that period of time, like you only learn so much. But I think something that was like really funny is in his like where he'd like hang out before, like obviously he has his dressing room.
Yeah.
Everything like that. But they have a massage, like where you lay down and get massages. They had like basketball. I think it was the game they had, like the play basketball. They had like a whole like game room almost like set up, and they were all like all his dancers and like him. They were just like hanging out in there, like eating, playing games, and like that's something that I don't think a lot of people know. And like I wonder if like Taylor Swift has like a game area.
She probably has a lot like of like fun things,
right?
Going on with
And
her tour.
like I knew obviously like he had some cool things probably set up for himself. Yeah. But like I like remember seeing that and I was like, whoa. Like,
did you get a massage?
No. We were like, he was like there, and then we were like right like next to him too. But we also had like our own like food and things like that, because obviously like I think more like health wise, like you know, you have the people that like are always on tour, and then like us who like, you know, we're also there. But yeah, that was cool to see.
Do you, from your knowledge of meeting him and everything, did he one hit on you?
No. I was such a baby girl. Like I was 12. Yeah, I was a baby girl, and
my fault. Did not know you were 12. Or I would not.
I don't even think I like knew.
How old was he?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, what is he, like 27, 26 now?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was definitely like 18, 19, 20.
Oh, so he was on you.
He was definitely way older. But I remember he was in like his prime, like he was such a cutie. Like but I was like, people always ask like, were you a fan of Justin before you did this? And I was like, of course I loved his music and like that, but I've never been a girl, like I didn't have posters of him or like anything like that. I was just like, I admired his work.
Justin,
like I admired it. Like also the fact that he dances is like so sick to me. Like he can go out there and he can break it down. Like he is so talented. And so I remember like seeing him, but I wasn't like, some of the other girls that I did it with, like I remember they were like, oh my God, like and I was like, dude, he's cool, but like he's like, I did not care. And now I look back and I'm like, dude, you're so silly. But like, I don't know, I just like wasn't. Like I was just so young, I feel like.
Did he date any of his dancers that you know of, or any of the tea on his side of things?
I mean, maybe. I know. How could you not? Like they were so hot. They looked so good. Like I'm sure stuff went out on that. When you're on a tour with someone for that long, like unless you're in a relationship already, like I'm sure some stuff goes down.
Okay, well you did hook her up.
Yay, that was so fun. This is so cute, and you are awesome. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.